Semaglutide is it's a GLP-1 peptide. It's something that is naturally kind of occurring in the body. And what it does is, and the reason why people um, are losing weight from it is because it slows down your intestines essentially. And what I mean by that is it when you eat food, the body's as soon as you eat food, there's a trigger in the body that goes, hey, I need to get this through the body to take as much nutrition out of it as possible and get it out of my system, right? So that's the whole kind of cycle that happens. And most people, the digestion process takes about 2 hours. That's why the first 2 hours you're not so hungry. Then after about 2 hours, you start to kind of, okay, I could probably eat again. And then by 4 hours, you're hungry, right? Because that's the cycle. And it does it in such a way that your body doesn't go into a starvation mode. Because when you go on a diet and you go from eating, say, 6,000 calories a day now to 1,500 calories, the body goes, oh my God, I'm starving. And what happens there a lot of the times is people will hold fat. So even though you're working out like crazy, you're on this really restrictive diet, you're not eating as much food, you are not losing weight as quickly. With the semaglutide, Ozempic, it slows down the release of the sugar. So the body has a constant release of sugar into the system, glucose, essentially nutrition into the system. And because it's constantly releasing a small amount of nutrition, the body never feels like it's starved because there's some there. Whereas when you eat and you're on a restrictive diet, which most people do, you eat, it spikes the blood sugar in the body, and then the body reacts to it. It dumps something called insulin, and then it drops the glucose. So you get these spikes in glucose, and then you get these drops. And then what you feel is a drop is fatigue, or you feel sick. And a lot of people get that feeling when they're not eating enough food. So that medicine essentially prevents that from happening because it's a slower release of blood sugar over the course of the day, which never gets you into those feelings of like fatigue that you get with the sugar spikes.